What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
Hey everybody, Jonathan here. So thanks to leaks, we know that a Temple of Doom set had been planned for 2023, and in today's video, I want to give an update if that set is still coming or not. Now, the set I've got here is the original Temple of Doom, one of my all-time favorite LEGO Indiana Jones sets. You have the mine carts. It's super cool.
So after I filmed this video last night, LEGO actually communicated to us that it's okay to share this image in the context of talking about the statement that they made. So let's actually talk about this set a little bit. It looks pretty massive. I mean, this thing probably would have been in the $100+ range set, which, some people might have been upset with because, it limits who can get these things. But regardless, this does look really, really cool if you ask me. Of course, as far as minifigures are concerned, it looks like all exclusive minifigs, as is the theme with these LEGO Indiana Jones, figures and sets this time around. And it's hard to say exactly what's here because the image is so bad, but it looks like Shorty might have had a printed hat. That looks like a new hairpiece for Willie Scott. Of course, a new torso for Indy since he doesn't have his jacket on at this point. And then we've got a new head mold for Mola Ram, which is probably the craziest part because, making new parts like that, especially for something that's such a one-off like this, is, that's expensive for LEGO. And then, of course, the, Thuggy characters and the Maharaja also would have been new as well. So that's kind of interesting. And as far as the set goes, I mean, there's a lot going on here. You've got the Shankara stones there. You've got all of those, looks like translucent fire pieces at the bottom. There is a sticker indicating that there's a light brick somewhere in here. And then, of course, we've got those minecart rails that run around the whole thing. So not only would this have been a big set in terms of piece count, but it also looks like it'd take up a lot of real estate too. So bear that in mind as I go through the rest of the video and talk here that, this would be a huge investment for LEGO to research and develop, create all these characters, get as far as box art, and the fact that it even has a piece count on here leads me to believe that this might be a picture of the actual box. Especially if you look at the angle of the picture, it's not quite square on, so it leads me to believe that this might exist. Now, whether or not it's going to come out, we're actually going to explore in the video, but bear everything I said in mind as we get into what LEGO's statement is.
But LEGO has provided an official statement as to what the deal is, so let's read it together and we'll kind of break it down after that. Throughout 2022, the LEGO Group worked closely with Lucasfilm to optimize our planned product lineup for the upcoming LEGO Indiana Jones product launches in April 2023. As an outcome of this, we consolidated the launch to focus on 3 products: 77012, 77013, 77015 that feature some of the most iconic scenes from the Indiana Jones franchise. We hope our fans love the new range and can't wait to get their hands on them. End quote. So you'll notice that 77014 was missing from that list, and that's the set that coulda, shoulda, woulda been the 2023 Temple of Doom. Now, this statement doesn't directly address the Temple of Doom, but it does kind of highlight that they wanted to consolidate the focus at launch on the 3 sets that we did get. So this is kind of just a bunch of corporate jargon. What does this really mean? As a film, the Temple of Doom has always had a little controversy around it. Some people have said the film is racist, some people have said the film is sexist, other people say that it's a product of its time, and hey, I'm not here to discuss any of that. I'm here to discuss if the LEGO set is coming or not. The point is, the set made it to the point that box art existed, and I just have a hard time believing that LEGO would let a set get to that point and then not actually make it. For example, we all know about the infamous Osprey release, which the set actually did get made and does exist. It's very, very rare because it barely hit store shelves, if at all, but the set was made and does exist. So that's kind of what I think is going on here. I think the Temple of Doom 2023 set does exist, and it may or may not be coming out. The statement that LEGO gave us is still too vague to make a final decision on what's going on, but I do have a theory. What if the set is a store exclusive, like a Target exclusive or a LEGO store exclusive or something along those lines? If that were the case, that would mean that it could be coming out a little bit later, maybe in May, maybe in June, something like that. And so that's why it's not being released with this initial wave, and because it's a store exclusive, which is relatively rare these days, it could have a little hiccup in its delay compared to the other three. Now, that's just my personal theory. At this point, based on the statement that I read you, it's still anybody's guess if the actual Temple of Doom set is going to be coming out or not, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. That statement was pretty vague, but is there anything that you picked up in it maybe that we can extrapolate on? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, as the biggest LEGO Indiana Jones fan here on the internet, I will keep you up to date as soon as we know something. And be sure to check out my 2023 LEGO Indiana Jones reviews that are live on the channel now. I'd love to hear what you think about those. And until next time, fortune and glory, build on, and I'll see you on the next video.
Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.